Hello, everybody! Welcome to City States of Klovisa, _:, the God War. How are you all doing today?
Doing good.
Nice. That's good to hear. I'm doing great, CK. Thanks so much for asking. I murdered you earlier today, and I don't see why I wouldn't murder you now. Oh.
It's about that time.
Yeah. For those I haven't seen in less than a week, how are you guys? Sil? Eric?
I'm good.
Devon?
I am working on a pillowcase for my friend.
A pillowcase?
Yeah, crochet pillowcase. I'm almost done with my horrible rendition of a potion bottle for you.
Oh, I love potions. Ooh.
So, other than that, doing really good. Had a solid weekend.
That's good. Eric, how are you?
Just another 20 hours on the basement renovation downstairs. The floor is gone, and we're got some lumber for putting up the walls. So we're getting there.
Devin, how are you?
Pretty good. Woke up about 30 minutes ago.
Nice.
Doing pretty good.
Same here.
Oh, apparently I get to be Aurora today. Hell yeah.
Oh,
Look at me
fuck.
go.
Yeah. Wait, why are cameras messed up?
Scooty-Doo, a couple cams.
It doesn't matter.
Did names change from people?
I guess so.
Nate's picture is so big.
It hasn't grown in like 2 sessions.
I don't think it can.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm trying to get on it.
I just made it a little bit bigger, yeah.
Unless though.
You make your face bigger.
Thanks. Well, the face can't. I mean...
Thanks, Timmer. You're the best.
Timmer, you're beautiful. We caught it, don't worry. Okay. Guys. Where were we last time we saw each other?
We
What
were
happened?
still in Pulse.
Face down in the toilet, mostly.
Yeah. That's true. CK, in real life, that was the case.
It really was.
So guys, CK didn't die. Yay!
Yay.
He took John's advice.
Good job. He made it through.
Still became still bird person.
Still bird person? True. Aurora, are you a bird person now?
Not yet. Something throughout this arc of betraying my fae will probably change my makeup. Or my general outward appearance. I don't know. Maybe I'll just turn into a fucking bird.
Maybe you will. Eric, also known as Nathaniel, what happened on your end?
You know what, John? I didn't sleep great last night. I totally blacked out last week.
You know, I think we all did, on some level. I don't think any fucking one of us remembers what happened, except for maybe Devin.
Nothing, John. Nothing at all.
What happened with Devin? And Igor, Devin? Didn't he commit a heinous war crime that the historians will never forget?
I don't know what you're talking about, John. Nothing happened at all until... And everything's fine. The snack room is totally in order.
No, I'm pretty sure the snack room was on fire last time. As you cooked up some crabs and fungus. The fungus among us.
Just disease everywhere.
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, it's fine. What's the worst that can happen?
I don't like when actions have consequences, John.
Well,
Yeah, so
stop
great
committing
motto.
actions, and you'll never face a consequence in the day of your life.
Oof.
The only actions worth taking are those that have consequences.
For me until the snack room is fixed.
Now I know that we were fixing to head out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You met an elf or some kind of guy. He
Yeah,
made a deal with you for...
We went onto his ship. We're going to give him the first pick of magical items. We're going to leave Igor back to think about what he's done and rebuild the snack room. Because he's got to pay for his treasonous crimes against humanity.
Okay, Devin, roll me 40-61 6 times so that we can get you a new character.
I'm sorry,
Just kidding. He can come and join us. We're going to take care of Moolah. But our current problem before we leave is how do we locate this demon?
Which demon? There's a
The
lot.
one that vented.
The one that, yeah, literally. The one that Igor summoned.
It's a good question. How do you learn more about a demon whose name you can't say 3 times in a row?
You get to the library.
You just go.
It's a demon.
You ask a demon. It sounds like
Yeah.
we're going to talk with Jerome then. Isn't that true, Leishton?
Yeah.
Ah, the demon.
For those
like
in
round
the
talk.
no, it is now the 4th of Spring Swirling, also known
May
as
the fourth
Fantasy
be with you.
February.
Yo, Fancy Pepper, let's go.
Love is in the air as people sing out songs for spring. It is a beautiful time to be alive, unless you're in Thorazor or still trapped in the Isles of Flavor. In which case, you're in a survival situation, and we wish you luck. But for everyone else, we're going to enjoy our entrance to spring.
My heart's
Snow
filled
is
up
beginning
with all
to
doors for you.
thaw out. It's now becoming that beautiful, rustic, muddy look everywhere, as the grass that is dying is being replanted and regrowing. We set our scene with one of you, or all of you, I guess. No longer in the snack room. You're now sitting outside in the cold, in a gazebo that has been lined with fire retardant ever since Igor has, been let off the hook one more time. You all can't help but feel that there are eyes lingering on Igor specifically. Many people in the Tyrant's Court know it's his fault that the snack room had to be burned down before its time. There are many bumping of shoulders in the hallway.
Question for you guys. If you do the logic of the poisons and getting kind of pistol-lipped with whatever the hell that was, couldn't we, in that sense, use that as a consensus of having some familiarity with this thing and try to scry for it?
We're not scrying.
What do you
Scrying's
mean
like-
by that?
Well, you said you wanted to try to figure out where they were.
We're
Well,
not scrying. Scrying's lame.
Don't you guys literally have contact with Jerome? Can't you just ask him since he's your
We
guy
can
now?
talk to Jerome. We can go fuck with Clown Town. We got lots of people. We're not scrying. No.
Yeah.
If he has an object on him, I can locate that object.
Oh, guys, I have this thing where I can locate an object, by the way.
got him.
Welcome to the Bowley Devon stream, guys. He needs to have a
Burn
redemption
down.
arc before we give him anything else again.
You burn
Nate,
down
you have
one
any
snack room
suggestions?
and everyone freaks out.
Sweetheart, you are really gonna have to re-earn your verse in the song, darling. You fucked up.
Oh,
Snack room, please.
It was
I
like
know.
sanctified ground.
If the punchy one who was here before me were here, I think you might be dead, darling.
Nathan
In
spent
fact-
more time in the snack room than he spent time with his dad in his entire life.
Has anyone heard from Shad in a while? Igor, you might have to lay low. The snack room being your fault is going to really draw in some unwanted attention.
Oh, speaking of Chad, I've been writing him letters ever since I learned how to write. He hasn't answered me back, but I've gotten a piece of tethered clothing, so I'm assuming he's all right. He's probably just does from things he's beaten up.
Shad would have gotten the letters read out loud, and then
You're making a bold assumption that Chad's alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't
I
make
said
a
he
man
would
cry on
have.
stream, John.
it's not a
please.
matter of whether or not he's alive. His intentions of returning them would be still just.
Well,
Yeah.
there's a reason why you haven't gotten anything back then. Let's move on to
This
actionable
bad campaign.
intelligence for characters we're currently playing, rather than ones we've left in a ditch somewhere.
Mhm.
You guys need an actionable
so
plan.
Devin's
What are
re-rolling
we
then?
doing?
Oh.
Damn.
Anyways, the
First
thing
good
at
point.
hand that Nathan wants to do is not get over there and have nothing to do. We need to have a plan with how we will. We have a plan on how to get there. Now we don't have a plan on what we're doing once we're there.
Well then, drum.
You know you can just walk over and talk to him, right?
He's here, darling. We don't have to summon him. He's in the basement.
Oh, I just didn't want to turn around. I want him to come to me.
So I can carry you if that's what you're asking for.
Sweetheart, couldn't you take a nap after dimension dooring? Like, no?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Don't you mean dementia dooring? But anyways, I digress.
I can't remember.
Oh, knee slap.
So,
We've had alright. Demons aren't the same as like fairy fae things. They operate
It's
on
a
a different.
Fey-ish demon something. We're not quite sure.
Oh, we're not even sure on that.
Definitely a demon. It showed up after you say its name.
Oh, and it was another Spring Fae, right? That was revealed last time.
Yeah.
Which? Who?
Right. I don't know which one, but it is another Spring Fae up in the northeastish. Yeah.
There is a Spring Fae in Quelithor. Yes.
I believe it was revealed that the Spring Fae was the one we were after. We got that much information. I'm just confirming it's Spring before I say it in Aurora voice to the group.
There is a Spring Fae in Quelithor.
All right, so it's definitely not that one, guys. The Fae are trackable if they want to be.
That's super helpful, Aurora. I'm gonna give you a thumbs up for that.
You're welcome, darling. If they do not want to be found, they won't be. However, we could probably have, the old bait and switch, no?
They do like their offerings.
They love deals. They love the Gamba Gamba. Except the Gamba Gamba is only on the person making the deals. They always win.
Well, don't give them your actual name and try to confuse them is a thing to do with the Fae, is my understanding of Fae, as we have seen a couple now.
I'm good at confusing people.
That is correct.
If the Fae's in the material world, they have some like the material want or need, right?
Because they're material.
Because it's a material girl, exactly. Like, we need to figure out maybe what that Fae wants, what that demon wants. Does it just want to be
the demon wants
rampaging
to
and destruction?
take over, obviously. It's taken over all the way to almost Destry at this point.
Yeah, but taking over can be like a side thing that it finds fun, right?
I'm pretty sure if we get to that area where it's located, I'm gonna safely assume that the area is gonna be drenched in its essence, so you're gonna see some weird things and gross and stuff that just doesn't make sense. 2, if we start messing around there and screwing with their shit, I'm pretty sure they're gonna come to us.
That I agree with.
Right. I mean, I feel like Toll's tired. I mean, if he can actively just be like, yeah, come on, giant squid thing, come at me. He doesn't care about this thing.
He cares about this thing due to the continent and the problems it brings towards our partners, Thorazor.
Yeah, I'm saying if it comes here to mess with us, he wouldn't care. So I don't think that's a consequence we should care about. Right?
I don't know where you're going with this.
Ego, do you know what the word consequence means, darling?
Yeah, but I'm saying if it decided to come here and mess with us, the tyrant would just be like, kablow, and kill it instantly.
Oh, I see what he's saying.
Tyrant only cares about this thing because it's tracking like Thorazor and Destry and shit.
So if we were to summon it again in front of the tyrant, you're thinking that's where we'll be key?
Actually wasn't, but that actually is a good idea now that I think about it. Why don't we do that?
No, don't do that.
Wow, you don't think Tyrant's tough enough?
I don't think he just wants the structure.
I think Tyrant could take it.
It's not about Tyrant taking it. It's about this whole the whole city being ruined.
Mm.
We just do it outside the city, outside the woods.
I think that's what we are doing, darling. We are going and finding it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know, but
Okay.
I'm saying
Also, saying its
Igor
name
is
three
surrounded by
times-
foes on all sides.
Also, saying its name 3 times may or may not get you anywhere.
yeah.
It chooses to answer, right?
Typically. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's fair.
Just because something is just because you try to summon something doesn't mean it has to come to you, especially if it's a lot flipping stronger than we are. If we can't control it, we definitely don't want to summon it where there's a slight chance that it could cause a lot of issues. So we go to its territory, destroy some of its shit, and then it comes to us. No matter what.
So you think it's a lot stronger than we are? Or just
Mhm.
like a bit stronger than we are?
Do you not see that it almost took out like 2 of you with like 2 things?
I was like faded at that point.
Yeah, so
Fire incident.
yeah, it was not fun, and it was heavy damage on like different levels, poison and physical. And
Oh.
like I have a decent amount of health, and even that almost took me out.
Alright. So it's poisonous. Wait a second. Is there any way that, man, maybe we should go get samples of the mushroom and see if we can like make an anti-venom for it or something.
Ooh.
Did Zafea, your team, not bring some back on the same mission? Of
I don't
course.
really read the reports for the other teams. I'm catching up, but I'm not there yet.
John, were any mushroom samples brought back?
You'd have to go and ask someone. This isn't for John the DM to step in while you guys are having a great scene.
So then we just need to go find the 2 apothecaries that are running the potion area, since they're the ones who most likely will be doing that work. Correct?
Is it great
Yeah.
chemical?
Cool.
The greatest chemical.
He's not the
Well-
greatest. He's working on it, though.
True.
Speaking
I
of
wonder
which,
how he's doing. Is he also in the basement?
So-
We should go check the-
We make this whole fucking talk meeting, no? 'Tis a greater chemical?
Let's go.
Alrighty, you guys head down well beyond the basement in the deepest hole this mountain can provide. There you will see a little light on that says "In Session," the Greater Chemicals Workshop. You've been to this place before, one of you at least. You know that there is a, 300 gold per hour rate he's currently going for. No group rate either. So,
Classic.
who wants to be the one to shill up 300 gold or just to talk with him?
Well, I'll give him a 300 GP diamond. There you go.
Okay, so you want to
That-
speak with him, Sil?
No, I'm pointing at Nathaniel.
Guys, I have 80 GP on me. I can't afford. I just don't.
You know what? Let's do. Can I pay for 2 and just have Aurora and Eric's character go in?
His name's Nathaniel, but yes.
That's
yeah.
what I wasn't
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, go ahead and subtract 600 gold worth. Within a 20-minute period, the light will switch off. A person will come out with a little, doggy bag of just, brown paper. They'll look kind of sheepishly at the 5 of you who have Goon Squad upped outside this hallway. And they'll be like, oh, yes, excuse me, yes. They scooch across the edge of the hallway, letting Nathaniel and Aurora walk in.
Thank you.
Oh, yes, by all means, yes. Go. Here you go. Still, you subtracted the money, right?
Yes, I did.
Then, Nathaniel and Aurora, you both walk into a magical door. This door looks like the entrance of any suburban home you would find in the late 90s or early 80s. No, late 80s, early 90s. It is beautiful. Clearly one of those shitty wooden doors that are like plaqued with just plaster and then carved from. Heading inside, you are greeted to the most jank looking interior of a like single story house somewhere with 80s style furniture, a TV set that's not plugged in and is just plain, well, just reflecting your faces basically. There is a table and a kitchen that is open to the living room itself, where the Greater Chemical is looking at you all. A big smile on his face, jacked as all hell, looking fly for a guy.
John, this is important. Is there an island in the kitchen?
There is, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What color is the KitchenAid mixer?
I don't know if they have one, but it'd probably be like one of those ugly pastel white colors.
Is it like matted or is it coated?
I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm gonna say whichever one you hate the most.
Oh, the shiny one?
Yeah. He greets you.
Hello, darling.
Hello. You have come to I, the Greater Chemicals domain. How may I help you?
Wait, are you the Greater Chemical or are you a domain of the Greater Chemical?
Yes,
Yeah, what's the difference?
I am he.
But you are the domain, like the space?
Maybe.
Interesting.
How may I greatly help your chemicals today?
Go ahead, Nathaniel.
What am I supposed to go ahead with? I don't understand.
You are a bold and fearless leader.
Wow, you guys paid a lot of money not knowing what the fuck you want to talk to me about.
We have tons of
Great.
money, darling.
Greater
Oh.
Chemical. It's been too long, so we thought we'd come back and have a moment of your time, and we appreciate all the work you've done for Tolst.
Have we met?
At this time, yeah,
Oh.
we are the team that brought you here.
His eyes shift left and right, like a marionette puppet that goes far too fast to the left and then far too fast to the right to settle back on you. Yes, Nathaniel. Sorry.
Are you feeling okay? Are you not taking care of your body like you used to?
I've been
or-
speaking to a lot of you people, you lesser chemicals, and, faces and names are beginning to blur. This is a lot of
I
contact with humans, that I am not particularly fond of. But hey, people are paying me money. Feels good.
Yeah, you can be like a dragon atop your horde. It'll be awesome. The thing that I'm looking for right now is
That is the thought.
did any mushrooms or weird growths from the other side of the continent get delivered to you for inspection?
To me, no. That was before I joined up with Toast. I believe those went to the Dryads of Alcazan.
Okay. We'll have to pay them a visit afterwards. And then on
Yeah.
top of this, you understand Fae and demon creatures potentially. Do you have any potions that would protect against that?
Oceans that protect against Fae and or demons. Those two are very different creatures.
Bang.
Can't they be entwined as one, or no?
No. Well,
Okay.
one. One can.
Okay, interesting. I don't know what we're dealing with, but the entity that has taken over the other side of the continent and spawned demons and spores and mushrooms all over the place.
Yes.
We're looking to solve that problem. We have a ride out there, but once there, purifying the ground would be our next step. Any purification potions or anything of the like?
You speak of Buvor and his fungus, the Truffle
correct.
King.
And,
Ultimately, his mushrooms, although threatening, at least to the environment, and on an environmental level, he is a rather dangerous threat, if he had any competency or will of his own. Ultimately, his truffles are harmless. They'll cover you. Something might grow out of your skin. But it won't damage you, necessarily. Nothing a little salve or healing potion can't fix later.
All right, so grease up before we go in. Understood. Any samples or other things we should bring back for you that you would be interested in?
I have no need of mundane truffles from hell.
What
Well,
about
what-
strange things from fey creatures?
Yeah, what if we were to kill Buvor? Which parts would you like to have back?
He would de-solidify before you'd get back to me, I feel.
Unfortunate.
Indeed.
Yes.
You'd want him to de-solidify too if this is a murderous mission.
It is.
As to the Fae... Oh. Are you planning to kill the Fae? It's a dangerous task indeed, likely going to be harder than killing Buvor.
What if we are?
Then I would love some materials. Many of them are creatures that were born in the age of the gods, the first age of everything. I would love to get my dirty little fingers upon their flesh.
Like a scalp? Oh, sorry.
Oof.
What about... Have you heard of dragon fruit?
Yes.
What is it used for?
Well, it was I believe, back when the world was young and the mountains weren't so spiky, or whatever the saying is. It was used as a energy source for the primordial worms. Sustenance, I suppose. Imagine it's like a battery to keep on chugging.
Greater chemical. Can you spell worm?
Get out of here! You did not pay the cost!
All right.
Lei Stung is grabbed by shadowy hands that pull him back into the hallway, throwing him into Igor, who suffers 3 bludgeoning damage.
That seemed a bit
Damn it, you
unnecessary.
broke our
What the fuck?
He just walked in here.
I-
Can you imagine someone just barging into your home?
Yeah, it happens to Nathaniel all the time, apparently.
Yeah, all the time.
Well,
I need
you
those
should invest
shadowy
in
hands.
Castle Doctrine, which is how I run my joint.
In that.
Yeah, so those shadowy hands are Castle Doctrine?
They're like my guns.
That's
Was that-
amazing.
Was that a metaphor?
I don't know.
Okay,
Oh.
carry on.
I don't know what else you want from me. Dragon fruit is liquid energy.
Interesting. What do you know of the Fae in that area, near Quellisor and Ariel?
I don't. I've been trapped
You
under
seem
a
to know
mountain
an
for
awful lot.
1,000 years or so.
Okay, so Fae are super fucking old, no?
Maybe. No, yes, of course they're old. They were old when the earth was young, or whatever the fuck the saying is.
Yes. Same time as my dragon fruit. I get it. So it's old.
Yep.
But aren't you old? No?
Not that you can prove in court.
I'm not trying to prove shit, darling. I'm on the verge of death myself.
No. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, shit happens.
Would you like some liver and spinach?
I've read the report. I've heard your liver and spinach is good, but we just came from what would have been the fucking snack room. She yells loud enough for Igor to hear. Anyway, sorry. Just airing grievances. I know it's expensive grievance airing, but I think it is worth it, no? Right, Nathaniel?
You do what you will with your money, and but I was paid
definitely
for.
my money.
Yeah, these are the things that I wanted to talk about. Does anyone else have other things to the greater chemical?
You step
Sure,
out of the
go
door
in the room.
and just... Does anyone
Yeah.
else need to say anything?
Oh no, I was addressing the people just in the room.
That's you and Aurora.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you don't happen to have a dragon fruit, darling, do you?
Of course not. Those things are hella rare.
I heard.
Indeed.
I mean, if you find one, wouldn't you want to grow more of them? Is that something you could help us with?
To my understanding, they are a fruit that does not bear trees. They are a limited resource within this world.
Probably why
But
they're
they
so rare.
are infused with the primal energies of the world. They are all likely immortal or petrified in time or some other magical nonsense.
Igor yells from the hallway. That's not how plants work.
You know, I'm not a therapist, but I do believe many people have come asking me for poisons, specifically to kill one member of your team.
Yeah, he has plata. I don't think the poison would work.
I'm not sure. I'm quite effective.
Anyway, so are these the same people breaking into our fucking warehouse? No?
I wouldn't know.
Looks at Nathaniel.
No, that's my own team members, you dumb fuck.
No. Darling, are you sure?
What? Yeah, I'm sure. I've put on locks. I've now closed the windows off with locks. I now have a
Uh-huh.
immortal being living there. With
I was
me.
told he was the one allowing people in.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. All right, we'll have to deal with that later. Right now we're here with you in your presence and appreciating your time.
Yes.
Which
Kind
you
of
seem to hear a
potions.
lot down here.
What kind of potions you got for us?
Oh, I've got so many. As John looks for his notes. Nope. So many.
While he's looking Aurora to Nathaniel. Shit, what did we come here for? We needed something from him.
We
no?
already got the information.
I have tonics to help you get into the mood. If that's what you're looking for, it is spring swirling after all.
I mean,
So
have a
do
tonic
consult
that
a
will-
physician if effects last more than 4 hours.
Do you have a tonic that will keep somebody from drinking alcohol for the rest of their life? That's something I could use.
Potentially.
Wait, what's that tonic do again? The first one.
It gets
It's
you
your number.
blood pumping, if you know what I mean.
How could we use that?
An
Actually,
aphrodisiac.
one of those. Yeah.
Want to buy an
one for me.
aphrodisiac? Here,
I'm
my
an old
potions.
lady. I need something before I die.
It's called a filter of love. You got I don't know, 200 gold worth of materials.
On me, no, but we do have the money.
Where's the money?
Nathaniel, do you have 200 gold, darling? We
I
can
give
get
you
it off of
200.
Igor.
I give you 200 gold.
Oh, thank you.
I'll take it off the party sheet.
No, I get to
Okay.
off my sheet. Leave the
Okay.
200 on the party sheet.
Oh shit, big.
Be aware, I've diluted it to only be 1 hour, because sometimes people super fail their saving throw, and that quadruples the amount of time that they will be charmed.
What do I have on my sheet, John?
It's called a filter of love. PHILTER of love.
Fantasy.
Do I need
It
to put anything
weighs
parentheses,
uno
half,
pound.
quarter strength?
Do what?
Anything on like the half or quarter strength? No.
No, just don't worry about it.
1 pound.
It's part of the item.
Wait, this charms creatures?
True.
Yeah, but they have to drink it.
In the sexiest
Yeah.
way possible.
Is this
By the way, I should not be the one. I should not need to tell you this, but if The tyrant catches you using this in Toast. He will throw a, I quote, bitch fit, and hurt me, which I would not like to do. But 'tis the season, and the chemicals have demands. So, I wish you luck in your adventures.
Well, I'll come. Keep me in mind for that anti-alcohol potion.
It's just called poison. But, have a good day.
No, I'm not looking to poison my father, but...
Then you're a coward who won't take
That's
what
correct.
is necessary to cure him of his ailment. Ailment?
He's going to
Ale.
cure himself before too long.
No, you
Before
don't
too long.
understand. Ale.
Oh, you're making a joke.
Mint.
I understand.
Thank
you need a mint, darling?
Are we back on the mint? Oh no, I walk out the door.
Take a mint. Alright, you leave.
Does that
Or
mean
do you
Aurora's
leave?
alone?
Yeah.
Yeah, Aurora's right there, yeah.
So you know nothing of the Fae in the Northeast?
Not particularly.
Not even in...
I don't much concern myself outside of the door.
Sure. Thank you, darling.
Have you guys found Mephelio yet? And then you close the door on him. Okay.
Alright. Yeah, I heard the word worm. What do you say about it?
Worm? What do you mean, worm?
There were worms and some... What? You guys get better eavesdrops, no?
No.
What?
Eavesdrop better, darling. Who's nothing?
Oh. Man. Come on. We're all a team.
Igor, people may be trying to poison you. Stop pissing people off, darling.
Okay. I mean, to be fair,
To be fair,
when are people not trying to poison me?
I mean, I have not seen... It's fine, darling. Just don't die.
I've just tried to stab
I
you,
get it.
not poison you.
That's true. Yeah.
I'll just throw you in the water.
To the ocean and it all.
Anyway, good news. We got very little information, darlings, but we have made progress.
So
we
do you
need to
guys
go
wanna
to
just pack up some
Alcazan.
food and water?
The druids,
Dryads.
the something in Alcazan.
It's a good thing I did not just come back from seeing Maru.
I'm banned from going there.
From the report, Lai Stang may or may not be able to either.
Yeah, I don't know if that's still a thing.
Yeah.
Are
I'll
they still
play it
on
safe
about
and,
that
like-
mall?
What was that, Sil?
Are they still on about that mall incident with the assassination?
Oh, whoa! They don't. Nothing happened with it. I don't know what you're talking about. There's a different, unrelated thing.
Aurora
That also
might not
happened, yeah,
actually
so-
know at all.
I have no idea what you all are talking about. So nobody can go to Alcazan. I'm going to go to Alcazan.
I
Talk
can
to the
go with you.
dryads.
I definitely can't go. I'm banned from the city.
Sil, why don't you go this time?
Oh, okay. Well, it'll just be me and Roror. You three, get me a rapier made from the guy at the blacksmith, or follow up on that for me while I go to Alcazan, apparently.
At the blacksmith. Who?
Yeah, the one who swings the hammer and breaks anvils into weapons.
Never
Oh,
heard
that's
of
If this
it?
demon is
Yeah.
as powerful as we think they are, then I'll need more than a gun and a regular weapon to damage them.
My man,
Okay.
are you asking if we have a +1 rapier in storage?
No, I'm asking for one to get made because I know there's not one in storage.
Alright. Who's the guy? Give me his address.
He's at the armory. Igor, I think, is also banned there.
Yeah.
Can we get a list of where you're not banned? I feel like that'd
Igor,
be
where can we go?
I'm seeing some commonalities here.
Probably shouldn't go there. Shouldn't go there. Can't go there. Ariel and Clothar. I'm not banned there, technically.
Jesus.
Moolah, you're not banned from Moolah, I don't think.
Yeah, basically the whole top half I'm not banned from.
Is it because you have never been there yet?
Yeah, pretty much.
Got it. Well, good news, darling. Let's go find a new place to get banned.
Okay. Oh wait, the whole bottom half too. Maelstrom, Cydia, Lightning Light, Big Stinky. I'm not banned from any of those places either.
Have you been there?
I was born in the city of Blinding Lights.
That's no longer a city.
Yeah. It's not really a city anymore either, but you know. I'm technically not banned.
Alright, guys, let's knock some stuff out. Let's get it done.
Still needs to work out the kinks with his new alchemist potion maker.
Oh. Did you already pay the money to hire him?
Yeah, we did that last week.
True. Where are you keeping him?
He's in my house.
He just works in your house?
Yeah, I created like the perfect Breaking Bad lab in the basement.
Okay.
Be right back.
Okay. You come up to your home, and you will find the most boring looking person imaginable. Plain face, small hair, like small haircut, dopey eyes, a frown. He looks like a little bit like Eric, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm sitting
just
right here, John.
Without the
Thanks.
glasses and headphones. He keeps the t-shirt, though. Hi, boss.
Subsy. So what can you do and what can you not do?
Well, I'm still working out on the whole, setting up thing. It's a little hard. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have much space because you told me not to go down into your sex dungeon.
We haven't moved it to the sex attic yet.
Temperatures are a little wacky here. I don't have much control over the thermostat since you locked it behind a metal box. So that I don't fuck with it. I'm using your refrigerator as a means of cooling down the potions, but it's just creating awkward drinks. It's basically seltzer water at the moment. And they're supposed to be healing potions. I specialize in body modification potions. Not so much transfiguration or transmutation, so much as enhancements. So,
Of the male type?
I'm sorry?
What?
What?
Okay. Well, do I need to hire people to, set up the way you need it to? Because you know what they say, mi casa es su casa.
Thank you. I'd like my own workplace, rather than setting up in your jank living room. But I understand if that can't be done, if this is a, high stakes, low discovery.
No, we can, no, that works. We'll put, we can build one next to the cellar where I keep all my, alcohol that I sell.
I'm not gonna lie, I am scared. I'm fearful of my place here. Chances are, if people discover what I'm doing, they're gonna kidnap and or kill me. So, I mean, urban environments are usually not the place to brew potions at. It'd be better if I was, in the woods somewhere. Obviously, you're afraid that I'm a flight risk, but I legitimately have nowhere else to go.
Well, that, and I can find you, so I'm not too terribly worried.
I was told that you have, a bird demon or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, then go grab a crew, tell me what you need, and we'll get a crew. We'll build what you need out in the area, and then, we'll work out a protection plan for you as well.
I mean, I just need, a hut, really, with air conditioning that I can control.
Alright. So I just need to set that up then, and we'll be good to go. I'll hire two high certified guards to keep you safe as well.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
How much money do you want to spend on this project, so?
So for the hut and stuff like that, that shouldn't cost too much. But like I can
Probably not, no.
drop like 8,000 gold.
70,000 gold?
No, 7 to 8,000 gold.
Okay, why don't we settle for 1? Which will be far more than enough to get all the things that he needs.
1,000's gone.
Alright. I will put in my calendar, my actual calendar, not my little notepad here.
Oh, my work order.
Yeah, your work order. On the 11th, Sills, Potion, Maker, sets up. Okay. You will find a crew through illicit means to go make a hut. And basically a slave committed to making potions for the rest of his life will go out there to make sure everything's to his specifications so that he can perform as efficiently as possible. Okay. Anyone else doing anything in Tulst, or should we just skip to Nathaniel and Aurora back to Alcazan?
Did you go back to them? I'm good on that.
Yeah, I would be fucking around with the mace of light or whatever. I forgot the name of it. Just have mace of light written down.
Oh, yeah, you should probably get that identified, huh?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go do that while we're here. I'm gonna get this mace.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit up any Ozark at all and be like, hey, can you guys identify this real quick, buddy?
He does so. He tells you it's a mace of disruption.
Mace of disruption. Okay.
Yes. Please Google it. You will find the answers you seek.
Alrighty. Thank you.
He pats you on the face, says, keep that out of reach of Igor. He'll probably break it.
I know. And go off and play with it.
Nathaniel and Aurora, you take a full-blown boat all onto Alcazan. You'll spend the day and likely night here, or you'll leave early in the morning to get back on the 5th. But you go to Alcazan. There you will find Moru, and we've been through the rigmarole of getting entrance to her little conclave beneath her keep. So we'll just skip to that. I think Aurora's visited her before. Nathan, have you met her? Alright. Make me a quick wisdom saving throw to resist her innate charm, which she does not have control over. If that's a failure, Nathaniel, wait, do it at advantage. You'd have a seaweed blind on. Alright.
Oh,
Good.
darling, no.
Nathaniel, you are overtaken by the need to see Governor Moru. And as you try to move forward with your lightning speed, several viney monsters will sprout from the ground. Moru will be like, not after what Lei Stung did, and trap you within the dirt.
Sorry, darling.
Fair.
Yeah. Aurora, Moru says beneath the muffles of her heavy blankets and obscuring veils, which still don't work.
Hello, darling.
Hi.
Mushrooms.
What
Fungus,
about... Oh, mushrooms! A follow-up, finally. Someone. I thought that Thatch fellow would do another follow-up, but, I was told he was off the information train or something. Failing too much.
I'm not entirely sure what that team does, but we're here, so...
She nods her head. The blankets all move in a weird way. Oh, right. Information. So, we've determined that it is a magical fungus. Surprise. It drains most nutrients from several feet away, spreading its tiny little roots. This kills the land, damages the environment, and drives nature away from it. This causes ecological and environmental harm never before seen.
Could this potentially be connected to a fae?
No, it is far too insidious. Maybe on a fundamental at one point, but she shakes her blankets. This is... I believe it was from a demon named Buvor?
That's correct. Is there a way to reverse this? Do we have something that likes to eat the mushrooms?
Pigs.
Would restore.
Boars. They eat it religiously, but I'm told that brings about mutation. We've not done human testing, but no other animal that we have felt ethically permissible to allow to feast upon it has had adverse effects yet. Seems the spores cling and act as carrier to most animals, and then once they're off, if they're not purged or disenchanted or killed, the spores will rapidly grow into forests of fungus, drain the land, and restart the process, creating stampedes of wild boars.
Could we not just kill it all with fire? No?
Fire seems to work for the most part.
Right, but once it's on you, that's the problem, and we don't want to bring those spores back with us.
Yeah. She scratches her head for a moment. There was talks of creating a fungicide, but this thing's highly adaptable. Every poison we've fed it in the natural world that normally destroys fungus seems to not have any lasting effect. Acid and fire seem capable of destroying it at one of the lowest levels possible. She shakes her hand. There's preventative measures on the terrain that the tyrant has discussed with me, but
Destroying it at its source, at Buvor, is probably advisable. And what we're looking to do. But reclaiming the land will be quite a bit of work.
indeed. Much work ahead of us, I'm told. Once this whole war business is done.
John, remind me, did I already do the what's a dragon fruit dialogue with Mark?
She was the one who told you where it was.
Got it. Did she give me, and she didn't know the name of the fae?
No.
Alright. Nathaniel, if you're done trying to destroy Maru, I think we can get going, no?
Destroy? No, I'm just hanging out.
You're in love,
letting the
Nathaniel.
vine-
She's the most
Yeah, the
beautiful
vine-
pile of blankets you've ever seen in your life.
Darling, you are obsessed.
Yeah. Who wouldn't be?
Me.
Alright,
There.
please take him before I have to file more restraining orders.
You have a really embarrassing child leash I could attach to him, preferably a fuzzy one.
Only Igor size, unfortunately.
We can retrofit, no?
No,
Oh, I will escort him.
that was a fun weekend, though. Have fun!
Oh yeah, remember that old chestnut?
Before we go, anything you want from the area? Because we are going out there. Anything we could bring back for you? Have you thought about this? If you needed more samples for testing, or what may be out there?
We have determined that this is invasive. If anything, we'd want you to bring back less of anything.
true.
Be cognizant of your environment. Don't burn down the fort. Okay, you leave.
I get dragged
Goodbye,
out.
darling. Mwah, mwah.
Indeed.
Sorry that another team member can't be around you.
It happens all the time. Okay. You leave.
Are there any other sights to see while we're here at Alcazan, John? My character has never really been to Alcazan.
Oh, there's so much cool shit. Everyone's so pretty here, Nathaniel. Like, the base... Like, the ugliest person is a 14 out of 18.
Yeah, that's me. I'm an Uggo.
You're an Uggo here in Alcazan. Everyone's beautiful here. It's like a almost Italian-esque Renaissance party every day. As if a constant festival is going off. There's food in abundance because Alcazan grows the most food, and trade has never been bigger. Although the Forge of Alvin currently has a full-on embargo against Tolst and now Alcazan because they are a vassal state, every free trader and their mother is here. Now that the Isles of Flavor is completely gone. Because this is the only place where luxury agricultural goods can be, bought on the regular.
Yeah, while we're at the air dock, I'm looking over the ships, John. Do any of them have, I'm going to do the thing I always do, is anyone have Thieves' Cant on them? So I'm scanning across them.
Give me a perception check.
20.
Nice.
20, looking for Thieves' Cant? No, you don't see any.
Drat.
But let me roll a secret luck die.
Secret luck die.
I don't think that's high enough to warrant it, no. That's an 11. Yeah. You look for a familiar airship, but you've lost.
That's correct.
Yeah.
It's not here.
You remember her
shame.
being in the south.
Yeah, wondering if she's alive, if she's been embargoed out, if they took her ship away from her. Who knows? Could be a great
She
many
could have
things.
legitimately run out of fuel.
Correct. Fuel is tough times right now, is my understanding.
Yeah,
Oof. Guys, we're supposed to be role-playing.
true.
Got him.
Oh no, there's plenty of fuel. It's just expensive right now.
True. Okay.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that, John.
You're very welcome. I'm sorry. One day you'll be in the Southlands. But not today. Okay. You all eventually make it back to Tolst on the 5th. And finally, with all of our preparations complete, question mark, we will strike
What do we all
out.
want to bring on the ship? We got ration. Everyone's got rations and stuff. Everyone's ready.
Yeah, let me stock up on the foods and the water. I don't.
Boys, how long has it been since we have all gone shopping together? No?
Oh, it's been a while.
Ever. Well, technically, I did splurge a little last week.
We went shopping all the time, always. There's never a time.
Oh, speaking of which, where's my staff I procured last week?
The what?
Where's the
The
staff?
staff of spell stealing or spell whatever it
The
is.
staff of charming?
Yes.
Charming staff. Yeah.
Didn't you give it to Aurora?
Did I?
It's definitely on my sheet.
Damn it, I was sober. Sorry.
Okay. Why don't we take a break here? Think about what we might need for a journey equipment-wise, and then load up that party sheet of yours, which will now be the Righteous Quarrel Yulon ship, which will be taking you all the way to Ariel and Quelithor at great cost. Okay. We'll be right back,
And
everybody.
great speed.
True. Hello, everybody! Welcome back to City States of Klovisa. We arrive back in Tolst on the 5th, preparing to ship out. Food is being loaded up, random supplies, someone grabs a longbow and quiver from the armory. They may add it to their character sheet. No big deal. Is there any things of import or last-minute scenes we need to have before we fly off to the unknown, where we could potentially summon a different Kraken?
Just getting things like rope.
Cigarettes.
Gear.
Oh yeah, we should get some silk rope. Jumps inside.
Climbing gear. Yeah,
So,
I'm adding
on
that.
a rope.
John, are like beekeeper suits a thing in this universe?
Beekeeper suits? Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. Get me one of those goofy looking beekeeper suits.
Okay.
You going to
You cannot
Paradise
wear
Island?
this with armor. You should know that.
Boo.
Yeah.
Can I re-get my snare drum?
No. You're banned from the.
You're banned from there too, yeah.
Damn.
You try to find your snare drum, but you find that it has been cut open, turning it into a bowl.
Igor's pissed.
I got John. Can I activate all my things on my character?
Activate all of your things on your character.
Yes.
What the
Are there
fuck does that
hunting
mean?
rifles?
No, because so I can levitate at will, no matter everywhere. I set poison as what I want as my what I'm resistant to.
You need to start clicking buttons on your character sheet, man.
Oh, doogie.
John,
Okay.
for one thing of silk rope that's 5 pounds, how long is that?
It's 50 feet.
50 feet? Or...
Yeah. It's all coils are measured in 50s.
I have 5,000 feet of silk rope.
My brother.
No, you do not. That's way too much.
Oh, how much silk rope can I have?
They will give you 200 feet of silk rope.
Pass me 100 feet of that,
Okay.
my guy.
Can you just get 100 feet of your own? That way we'll have 300 feet.
Alright.
There we go.
They look at your requisition form and tell you to go find Igor Leishtang.
Oh, okay. I give you half. So we each have 100 feet.
Alright.
Can I get a climber's kit? I can use it. The rope.
Man, you're just needy. Alright, Fiendish Resilience, yes, set to poison. Type that in your character sheet somewhere. Okay, Levitate is dangerous, be careful with it. Gift of Protectors, is this everyone getting a name on that page?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sounds good. Do not forget your features, please. Okay. Climber's kits. I'm rolling a dice. Yes, you can get one. And only one.
Okay. I just want to remind everyone I can cure poison with lay on hands. So,
True.
Yep.
Okay.
I think
Any last minute scenes? Does anyone need to talk with someone?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay. You all board up on Yulin's magical frigate. What the fuck is that?
It's a
I was a
baby.
baby.
Oh, okay. Drop kick it. Alright.
Just
No, I'm
go to
kidding.
push
I'm
talk.
kidding. I'm kidding.
There's the
I
baby.
just saw some
You got a
shirtless
friend in the
guy.
background, CK.
Yeah, walk in.
I'm putting stock right now.
Okay. Well, make sure they put a shirt on if they're gonna come into camera view. You all board up. It is a strange sensation joining Ulathans you've never spoken with and who actively don't like you. So, a unique and familiar experience for anyone who's ever been aboard an Ulathan ship before.
Darling, have you never heard of us?
I mean,
They-
that's just like going to Eagle.
Raid, team, raid. 5 minutes later.
They throw you off the ship as soon as you're outside 50 miles of Tolst. How dare you serenade them? They listen to music on their elf pods, if you will. But they're not elves. TM. Moving on. You all fly and fly you go. What is the route in which you are begging the shipmaster to take you on? I heard talks that you may wish to go somewhere that is not directly aerial in Quelithor.
I thought we were. Just like...
If you're just making a straight shot, that's going to be super easy.
Yeah, just like go across the bottom here. Straight to the area.
Okay, let's roll for Sky Pirates, Angels, and Demons.
Sky Pirates, please. We need another ship. Come on.
One time. And by that I mean 3 times. Let's go.
Come on, John. You know you
What'd you
want
roll,
to.
bud?
I have to think.
Did you roll Skyrits?
Blood will spill on this day, whether it be our own or our enemies.
Well, duh.
I did not roll Skyrits.
Oh,
I rolled the opposite of Skyrits.
Land pirates?
No.
Jehovah's Witness?
Yar, get down here, matey. We can't get
Flying
you from afar.
ninjas.
Flying ninjas.
No.
what?
What? Huh?
The opposite of Sky Pirates.
Yeah.
The flying
Everyone
ninja?
knows the opposite of a pirate is a ninja.
Yep.
But like, if it's
So
a
if
sky
anything, they're
pirate-
underground as well. They're mole ninjas.
I'm on board with this.
Okay.
That is the opposite of a sky pirate. It follows
Indeed.
Pokemon logic too. Devin.
Devin.
Nothing. We were continuing the Pokemon Digimon meme from earlier.
Oh,
Yeah,
Pokemon's just better in every way, shape, and form.
Those are
Pokemon
bad
Pirate,
words.
Pokemon Ninja.
True.
This is the man who's never actually enjoyed a
Into
Digimon.
Pokemon champions.
What?
Flying through sky. You all will be very limited in your space amongst this ship. They don't trust you. They don't like you. They don't give you access to the bridge or anything cool where weapons can be accidentally misfired. You guys are more or less confined to the passenger areas as well as the deck itself, so you can look out and be sad that you are not on the ground. Flying through the air, it is a beautiful spring day. The wind bites into those who are above deck. When you all are spotted.
It's a good face, right?
Dice, why do you tell me to do this? You want this to happen, but I don't have the map prepared.
Pirates, yes. Airship number 4 or 3.
Go!
Let's get it. Another one.
You all fly south of Destry, this great big field and forest that leads into a greater lake area. It's nice to look at. It's pretty. Most people don't live here for one reason or another, even though it could probably be a great place to live. Maybe there's spirit beasts down there. Maybe it's actually owned by someone who just wants to be left alone. Who knows? However, over one of these lakes, there is a bird. A singular bird flying low above the lake, south of Destry. And as your ship passes over it, it sees you. And then for a brief moment, very brief moment, all the clouds go away. And it's just clear blue sky in spring. Only the sun, so far away. Well, illuminating the world.
Leans over the deck and goes, "Caw!"
You call Kaka, kind of as a joke, kind of as a barb to whatever it is, and Aurora, give me a perception check.
Great at those. Oh, I am great at those. Let's go.
Okay, you see
mean,
that attached
am
to
I
two
going to
wings is a humanoid form that is wielding some sort of fiery staff, or maybe it is a whip, who knows, maybe it's a sword now that you're looking at it, and it's pointing at you, maybe like 200 feet away, below you, because you're flying, solid 400 feet above the ground. And as it's pointing you start to feel a little bit hot. You all start to feel a little bit hot. It's as if, like, a magnifying glass is pointing directly at you all. And your ship.
Is it the
So
sun?
it's 200 feet away. Let's see
That
how
may be-
my range is.
Does that mean be an angel?
I gotta check the range on hunting rifle.
As you all on deck prepare for some sort of combat encounter, warning klaxons will begin to blare throughout the ship, even above the deck. You all watch as a field of magical force that goes in a full radius around your vessel begins to shimmer and brighten until you can't even see outside of your ship's maybe like 10 feet off the side of it. It's just this crackling glass-like energy. This warning sign sound does not have words to it. It is just a pure alert sound as Uvatheans begin to scramble from above deck to below deck.
Follow suit.
No, I
follow
think
them, yeah.
I think the ship's going down, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like the ship's going down, right?
The ship is not going down. There would be much worse. This is the ship's defense mechanisms, most likely. I follow the Ulathans.
You begin to run as this field of energy cracks and cracks until it shatters. The entire upper dome above you being blasted by a wave of heat. I suppose I need Constitution saving throws from Igor, Leishang, and Aurora. As Syl and Nathaniel, I heard clearly say that they were going to follow. Ooh, we got a pass from Aurora, a failure from Igor.
Saving throw, it's +2, so 16.
Why is that not already
don't you have
counted?
a paladin aura?
Yeah,
For
because
everybody?
I didn't click save. I just clicked Constitution by accident.
Okay,
So it's
then you
just-
pass. All of you pass them. You all will suffer half of what I roll, as your ship is conflagrated by the sun.
I'll head down too after taking
Yeah.
damage.
You'll head down every 6 seconds you stay up here. You're going to remake this save. So that's probably a good idea. 5 plus 6 is 11. Halved is 5 of radiant
That's not
damage.
bad.
If you are resistant to radiant damage, you may half that again.
I'm not.
Everyone begins to batten down the hatches, sealing bulkheads, beckoning you all inside before you are caught ablaze. The airship will then speed up its course. Ulathans begin to activate their anti-gravity shoes, or metal attaching magnetic shoes, which none of you have been supplied with. This will allow them to act much slowly, but not have to fear for falling off or being knocked over or prone.
John, for the viewers at home, are those Lamau boots?
They are called Lamau boots, yes. Or Lamau greaves, which is more accurate of a statement. Yeah. You all take a little bit of damage. The ship needs to make its own saving throw to get out of this harrowing situation, as an angel uses a lake to, uses a lake as a weapon. That will be,
A giant
I believe,
mirror.
a failure. Basically, yeah. Yeah, 2 11s, even with advantage, is a failure. The ship is caught on fire. I think It will be fine, but it will be injured from this, and I need to keep track of this so that you guys don't need to.
I act like we're one of the little things running around. Like, what do we do to fight this thing? Do you have measures?
Suffers 3. They ignore you entirely, Lich Tongue. You are a passenger.
Okay, I'm just gonna go, like, give the finger through the window or something.
Yeah, I talked to Lei Sheng. If they can't handle this situation, I don't know what we could do, but that seemed pretty powerful magic. We should mark it on our... I don't know, we're too far away from anything, so... Just south of Destry, they're using lakes as, put in the report.
Yeah. Although they are hurried and moving, none of them seem to be full-blown panicking as they gear up for a potential combat encounter. And eventually, you all will just get out of the lake's area of effect. The ship has taken damage, but it is not in the worst state imaginable. And fire crews and emergency repair crews will rush to the deck after the klaxons are cut off to begin simple repairs.
Okay. I've been wanting to, like, test myself against one of these angels, but that was some shit.
If
they will test you.
If we were closer, it would not have been anything, darling. Worry not. Rather, if there is one of them, we have no problems.
I mean, there was one that you could see.
Too far away, darling. Did you shoot it? No.
No, but I'm also not going to enrage it to come after us by shooting it.
Okay. Well, I could have neutralized it entirely.
Wait, you have the power to fight angels?
Huh? Several things for a short time.
Wonder if it was my daddy.
Seal, that could have been your father? Excuse me. Let me try that again. Seal, that was your father? No?
Possibly. Been trying to figure out where these turkey wings came from anyway, so it would make sense.
That would explain a lot. I do not know enough about you, but Faja issues sounds like it would perfectly fit the bill.
Passing further south...
You drink daddy's juice. Oh, I have so much to think about. Carry on, John.
Passing across the southern plains, you will see on your, I believe, starboard bow? Maybe it's port.
Starboard is
whatever.
Right. Port left.
Port is left. Your port bow, there is the wasteland that was once Normal City. Once a verdant green grassland for ranchers and all sorts of ne'er-do-well cowboy role players to live. It is now, instead, just a desert. Cracked and barren. In the distance, you can see, like, the beginnings of maybe, like, a whirlwind tornado. But for the most part, it is rather boring. Someone once drew this forest as a fireball. And that, too, is a barren wasteland. A large swathe of what was once beautiful verdant terrain. Now just a nightmare.
Man, Clowntown's a dick. He's the one with the nukes, right?
He has lots of things.
Indeed. Returning to the deck, it is, I believe, nightfall when you all... Yeah, it is actually coming closer to morning after you had already left. So it's been like a full day when you see it. Moolah and a great spore cloud. Someone equals JC. Yeah, fuck you, Timmer. This entire area of the map, so around 400 square miles, is just a spore cloud. as if a volcanic fissure is just billowing out smoke. You see that rising a solid 400 feet into the atmosphere. Just a cloud, a haze, a permanent mist. In the distance, you can see what appears to be a keep that is bordering a mountain surrounded by a forest. This forest, on the edge of the spore cloud, is completely burned, billowing ash and smoke up to the sky.
Well, I assume the spore cloud's where we want to go, right, guys?
Yeah, they said it's like
Just guessing.
not deadly.
That's where
Right?
Moolah was, right?
Yeah. I think.
John, you're describing Moolah, right?
I am describing Moolah, yes.
Um,
As you stare off on the bridge, someone, an Ulathaean you don't even recognize because they're armored up and wearing a mask, will call out to you in broken common. Hey, fuck boys! We gotta talk to ya!
yeah, that's us.
Yo,
What's
What
up?
up?
boy fucking over
Hello,
here.
darling.
Come
You're
speak
a
to our captain, yeah?
I'm no.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
We
okay.
weren't. Who are you taking? Are you taking all of us?
Sure, who cares?
Yep.
Oh, so you would be the messenger of this?
Yep,
no?
yep.
Oh, so
What?
we can shoot you, no?
No. Let's go.
You're not.
Come
Let's
on,
get
it's
out of the way.
literally 40 feet that way.
I start.
So your job is literally just to shuffle us.
I'm gonna pick up
That's
Grandma
all
and start walking.
That's all I do. I just argue with old women who are about to die. Yep.
Ooh.
And she's
You gonna
wasting her
take
words
that?
on this as I
It's
start
true.
walking.
He does the poison from Scrubs, you know, the fucking dance that the floss, is that what it's called? Okay.
The kids
I
are
don't know what it's
into
called.
Fortnite.
As this Ulathaean Fortnite dances on Grandma, you all are taken to the bridge where there is a rather gaunt-faced, sunken-eyed Ulathaean staring at you all. For
And
those
he
of
says,
you...
"We're dropping at Tilted."
I hear you want to go to Pachinki or Happy Towers.
We're dropping hospital.
I see. I'm more of an airfield man myself, he states, standing up from his swiveling, hovering command chair. Igor, you cannot help but feel envy as you walk onto this command deck. There is a bridge of uniformed, almost... It looks like they're wearing splint mail, but they're clearly not. It's some kind of maybe leather or material-esque that
Knives.
reminds
It's like
you.
a bunch of knives like, welded together.
Yes.
See the pregame
It's
chat.
completely hinged. It's completely hinged.
Hinged
Yeah,
armor.
Totally.
They sit in swivel chairs pointing out at the sky. They aren't flying blind like the ship Xenos Betrayal does, using portholes and windows. These guys are using magical arcane lenses that show them a full 360-degree sphere of their ship. You can even look down and see below.
Only a real man
Are
flies
you
blind.
scrying right now?
They do not
Scientists-
answer that question.
What can we do for you, Captain?
Boys, this is lame.
I am told to drop you off somewhere. Where am I dropping you?
We are looking for the heart of the infestation. Can you fly us above that spore cloud, or is it too high for you?
I could fly above the spore cloud, yes. But should you be trapped there, I cannot go in it. It would be a tactical error to do so.
I turn to my team. Do we want to drop into the center of the spore cloud, or do we want to...
Maybe we should drop onto the edge and then go in case it's poisonous or something. That way we just don't die.
Can we just not go off into area on Quellathor and then walk up to the spore?
Yeah, I saw we were landing
That's not
at
far.
the giant town.
It's really not. It's like closer than it is from Alcazan to Tulsa.
It's still like 160 miles.
Good thing
We've
you have
walked
some
more.
M-Bems.
Bam Bam can see one person, man.
Yeah, we're not dropping further from this place.
I think we should drop on the edge, so that way, if it's poisonous, we don't just die. But
Wait, no,
Yeah.
it's not poisonous though.
how do we know?
I mean, I read the reports, and no one died of like the spores themselves.
Yeah, but that was a while ago.
I don't know. That team hasn't really succeeded since, no?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't that. They got the failure team got reports from a separate schmuck team, didn't they? No, that was all done.
It's all the failure
No.
team.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
That
know
would
why they
explain
call
why
themselves
there are
Party
so
B
many-
and C in the fucking die, but okay.
But yeah, I say we drop on the edge of the spore cloud. I mean, it's not that much of a difference.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Dude.
So it's just John. The spore cloud is engulfing the city, and we can drop.
You can't
near
even
the city.
see the valley that it once used to be part of.
Yeah, so as I'm trying to judge how far we would have to like walk in, so it's like 2-day trek or whatever. Through spores, obviously, because if it's up here, it's down there, right? So
Wait, 2 days. City
Nathaniel,
itself is only
the phrase that there's no task worth doing that can be done instantly rings in your mind for a moment.
all right, I mean, I guess we're dropping at the edge. How long is it going to take us to get there, Captain?
Instantly. He begins to order the descent, taking you to the edge of the... Well, here's the thing, guys. Do you want to be on the left side of the river or on the right side of the river?
right side gang.
I'm right side gang. You know,
Ooh,
let's get as
team
far away
left.
from home as possible.
Right side gang
The
all the way.
north side of the river.
I
So
didn't
Want to
even
be
look
on the
at
north?
team left.
It will be
Right
hard
side
for you to
gang.
signal us, but
Feel free
by
to-
all means, go for it.
I mean, what is the best way that you all use to signal each other?
Scrying, usually. I'm just kidding. We use the sending
that's what-
spell.
No, that's what we do.
You use the scrying.
Oh no, I thought you said crying. Oh, I.
Oh, no, that's what you do. Yes.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
understand.
Interesting. Why don't I would imagine if we are successful, the spores dissipate at least some. But it
We'll
seems
keep
like you
an
can get
eye
back
out.
here in a day or so. But we don't have a sending spell to call you back.
Indeed. Well, enjoy your reconnaissance.
Great, thank you.
The same jabroni who came to get you will lead you outside to these metal platform, these discets that are being hooked into the side of the ship and like dangle off the edge, yet somehow still maintain
Igor
themselves.
gets him one.
Yeah. They are open-aired, so it's quite literally just a circle that has like a handle on the very lowest part of it, as if you are designed to kneel and crouch there.
Yeah, hop on.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there a button or something to press?
Can I
Nope,
hold sentry
not
while we
yet.
descend? I'm just gonna hold.
Is Sentry with you?
You brought Sentry.
You told me
Yeah.
you weren't bringing
Shit.
Sentry.
I thought
I
the
didn't-
dog was at the shore.
No, I got sentry. We had a talk. I didn't say I wasn't bringing sentry.
Sentry, did you solve the mystery?
No, he didn't solve the mystery.
Oh,
He looks super
he was-
scared. He doesn't have paws, or like hands to hold on to these handlebars.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to him. Gonna pick him up.
Put him in a little baby thingy.
Do you have your baby thing from when you were carrying Ebor around? So,
No, I got rid of it.
oh, then yeah.
It's too, it was reminding me of sad times.
You
Okay.
had a what?
Yeah, for little gnome people, little sad little people. Put them right here, and he went pew pew.
You know what? I'm not here to yuck your yum, darling. Sorry. Carry on.
Alright, Igor hops on one, Leishtong with a dog under his arm. Hops into the other one. Nathaniel.
I'm gonna carry on my underarm.
You need one arm to hold on to the disc.
Yeah, I
Oh,
will
never
hop
mind.
on with Leishtung to help steady. I will hold on to like one spot and then help him steady Sentry.
Sentry looks super scared, guys. He's beginning to do that like shaking in place thing.
I turn to Sentry. Sorry.
It begins to whine.
We'll have drinks later.
No, stop with that. It's not
That
healthy
promise. He nods to that promise. He closes his eyes. Sil, what about you?
I hop on, and then I guess I'll hold on to Igor.
Alright. Aurora, who do you join?
What's left, or who? Do we have a weight restriction?
Nope. You have a space
follow
constriction, but, you know, who cares?
Follow still Igor.
You all
Three
hop on,
amigos.
grabbing onto the disc through these handlebars. You crouch. The jabroni says, "Alright, don't let go. If you let go, you may fly away." And by the time you're like, what? You just straight drop. For 400 feet, you will just fall. It will be terrifying, terrible. Your guts will go into your throat. Sentry is just barking and crying at the same time as he quite literally just begins to float upwards as you two push him down onto the metal object. It falls, and you think you guys are going to crash when 10 feet off the ground, it'll just stop. The momentum dies. You lurch awkwardly and get off.
Welcome to ground.
Indeed.
I look forward at the spores, John. Are they down here? Is it as like dark a cloud in front of us?
You said you landed in the north, right?
The north side of the river, yeah.
Wait,
Wait, what
We're on
does
the
that
right side of
mean?
the river.
John. If this thing just stopped like dead, right? It just like
Mm-hmm.
at 10 feet. That's the same thing as hitting ground, like physics-wise.
And yet, you don't take any damage. Isn't that magical, Igor? In this magical
Okay.
fucking world, you dumb fuck.
Wow.
I'm trying to process it. My brain.
Magic.
That was a scrying is dumb comment, Devin. How dare you?
This is the time you use your brain? Okay, I understand. No, wait, I don't.
I gotta.
Yeah, where you live in a magical world of bullshit, alright?
All right.
Hey guys, where are we? Because I'm imagining we're right here.
I thought
Where
we were like
are we
right
actually?
here.
I thought you guys were up here.
What?
So are we-
Wait, where are we?
All right. So we're on
John,
right
where
here.
John is.
You said
John-
north side of the river, so it's either right here or up here 300 miles away. It's your choice.
I thought we were
So-
doing left and right, and
It's
me and
like
Devin
right,
voted right.
here at the M. It's like right here at the M.
Yeah, that's what I
Nothing
thought.
at M.
It's good with me. I just died from fucking coughing. God damn.
Aw.
We killed him.
Oh.
Rip. Rest in peace,
Huh.
Devin.
You did test negative for COVID last week, right?
Could have
Yeah.
gotten coffee ice cream.
Oh, whew.
True.
Where are we, by the way?
You're at the
Wow.
M.
of Moolah.
Bottom
I
of
heard
the-
north as
okay.
well, Temer. You are north of
Yeah.
Moolah itself, on the edge of this forest where this mountain begins to go down into a rather smoky and cloudy looking valley. It's awful here, you realize. You already see taint of the mushrooms. The ground below you... Fuck you, Brandon. The ground below you cracks. It is dirt, not grass. The foliage... Well, no, it would be winter-ish still. Winter ended earlier here than Tulsa, though. So it's, instead of mud that you'd expect from, like, snow melt and mountains, well, quite literally just melting snow and heading down towards this valley, it's just dry earth. You don't see shrubs. You don't see brush. The trees look withered and dying. There's no leaves upon them blooming. You're in, like, this dead, gross forest.
Is our trees like brittle? Can I like take one over? I'm gonna put my foot on one, just try and like see how like frail it is.
You feel like you could kick a tree in half.
Wow. Yeah.
great big
This shit is
pines
fucked.
that are now as brittle as wet tissue paper, I guess.
Igor wants to try to karate chop him one.
Yeah, give me a strength check.
While they're doing
Igor
that,
feels so
John,
cool.
I have some bags I brought with me. I'd like to cut them up into makeshift face masks so that we don't breathe the shit in.
Breathe what shit in?
All the like spores and stuff, right? Isn't it the same down here, or is it clear down here? Just kind
When
of
you
darkened?
are not in the valley, it is clear.
All right. Well, I'll be working on these masks for when we get to the valley.
Okay.
Oh, I can't wear face masks. It makes so I can't breathe. I'm sorry. It's a miniature.
That is
Don't worry, you won't get
a
one.
very meta joke, Devin.
It hurt my head.
Are you okay, Brandon?
Oh.
No, that just hurt my head.
Oh, shit.
He just did psychic damage on me.
Damn.
IRL.
True.
Yeah, you can push trees over here. This is silly.
Guys, I've learned the importance on meta level of formations. What shape is our formation right now?
Flying star.
I think we
Yes.
should do trapezoid
If
formation.
there are 5 of us, a pentagon. No?
I want to do like deformation.
Mm-hmm.
What about a square and then a line?
Where's the line going out of the square?
Igor.
The last corner, obviously. Well, yeah.
What?
The
There's
last
4 corners on
corner?
the square.
How do you determine what is first corner?
It's the first one, obviously.
Oh.
All right,
Come on,
Igor,
guys.
you're taking up the rear guard. All right, you're
I'm
gonna
a
go.
frontliner. Why would I?
No,
Igor up front. Warlocks
Okay.
together. I don't care. It's the rest. Let's move.
all right, fine.
Right.
I'll rear guard. Igor can be in front. It's fine.
Silly memes.
Okay.
Why don't you march more westernly?
You all head
Watch your
into this
I
decrepit...
like-
Fuck!
We're memeing. Sorry, John.
I understand. We're memeing too close to the sun.
That's-
Literally.
Welcome to Mondays. Bless you.
Bless you.
Ow.
What?
Sorry. That
My
looks
sneezes are hurting now. I don't know what's going on.
I get you sick through my webcam.
You're
Maybe.
30, right?
No.
Welcome to 30.
Not yet. Soon, though.
Well, then sneezes shouldn't hurt yet, bud.
I know, right? I feel like
But
I'm
soon.
fucking 40.
Yeah, it's not like 30 miles away.
You all begin to walk more and more deeper down. You're at a rocky-ish slope when you get a much clearer view of Moolah, or what was once Moolah. Does anyone know anything about Moolah? Was anyone from here?
Someone was once from here, but long forgotten.
Yeah. Gross. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I don't think any of us know much. We kind of avoided this shit like the plague.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a
We just had no one
shithole.
to go here.
It was a shithole before this all happened, too.
Nothing but hippies here.
Worse.
And Blue Jean Benny.
Libertarians.
Yikes.
Oh, Wibbitarians?
No.
Oh,
Libertarians lived here.
Ooh.
You...
Are we rolling for initiative to take him out?
No, there's nothing to take out at the moment.
No. Not
There's
yet.
just empty furry costumes littered all over the place. No one's left.
As you get closer to the spores, you will begin to see the boars. Swarms of them. Moving to and fro, looking for things to eat. Already, before you're even in the spore cloud, within the forest itself, digging through tree bark and roots for anything edible, these hungry beasts... Well, surely you don't want to fight a million boars, do you?
No.
How are you going to sneak by them, distract them? Your goal is to go into the cloud, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Go to the heart of the problem.
I want to sniff it.
Um,
Kind of like that demon boy.
can I start digging a tunnel using Move Earth?
I'm sorry?
Oh, no. Not that meme.
Collapses on you.
Yeah, you just
No
die
save.
instantly.
Spell catches. You got anything to distract boars?
Not for very long.
Because like, I don't know, like make it look like a giant truffle that hasn't been eaten from bees or something, like appear somewhere.
Mm-mm. I mean, I could try to kill them all.
I mean,
So
you already
do
gave
wanna
your
fight a
soul up
million
to
boars.
you gave your soul up already, so I don't know if you're gonna get another set of chickens.
These are boars, right?
Yeah, regular boars.
We have a magical boar we can summon. Just have that boar lead the other boars around us.
You have a magical boar you can summon?
Who is
Bam
bored?
Bam.
Bam
Bam's
Bam's
a
a goat.
ram.
Definitely not bored,
They're
darling.
the same thing.
Do I
Yeah.
need to get picture book with animals?
Are we about to watch
Maybe.
Bam Bam die again?
Bam
Yeah.
Bam got offended, I feel like. He's like,
It's his
excuse me?
purpose. It's his purpose at this point.
Or Bam Bam.
I mean, it seems like a reasonable idea. If you send Bam Bam in there to cause a ruckus, they're probably gonna get distracted. So.
You know what? I do miss Bam Bam. I'm summoning Bam Bam.
Alright, you
Bam
start
Bam.
summoning Bam Bam. It takes you 10 minutes of casting.
Bam Bam. That's what Igor's doing the entire time.
Let's see if any boars see you. That's a
I
natural
have my
one.
gun ready. Yeah.
Bam Bam.
Bam Bam, please!
Come here.
Is there a way to look around to see if there's a way around them?
They're just kind of spread out oddly. They're wild animals, right? So at times you'll see them, at times they'll just sort of blend in with the gross forest you're surrounded by. I mean, there's a chance that you can find a gap in their awareness, but...
I mean, are they hostile technically? They're just wild animals.
They haven't noticed us yet.
I feel like it's kind of generally accepted that animals overall in this world are like, they probably don't want to flip any wild ones at all ever.
What do you mean? Nothing has tried to kill us every time we go near it.
I could jump really high up and down. I don't know if that helps, but
That doesn't help. But we do need to make our way through, in, or around them, or distract them with something. How many rations did you bring, Igor?
Could I levitate?
Insert basically infinite amount here because John didn't tell me to.
What's up,
Didn't
Sil?
you just summon Bam?
Wouldn't that work?
Yeah, Bam's being summoned.
What work?
With me going up 20 feet and just kind of flying above them to irritate them while they move.
You don't fly, you hover with levitate.
Hover. Yeah, hover 20 feet.
Yeah, you can just go up 20 feet and stay there for sure.
Yeah, wouldn't that help piss them off and
So you do want to fight a million boars, what you're saying?
No.
He's saying go 20 feet above the boars and just have them all congregate looking at him, and then we just sneak around.
Yeah.
How's it gonna
So
get down?
Sil wants to fight a million boars, while everyone else
He's 20
leaves him
feet up,
there.
isn't he just distracting?
Yeah.
What happens when he needs to go down?
Oh, I thought about that too. Silk and a rope, and they pull me.
Okay,
We're
so
gonna fight a million boars.
you're gonna fight a million boars, is what you're telling me.
Wait, you're a kite in this scenario? Literal?
I got excited. I was trying to be helpful.
We are literally kiting them.
It's like zombies, right? You
I
just get at the horde and you walk around in circles.
I mean, I'm not the literal kite in this scenario. Sounds good to me.
I don't know. Kiting Sil is the best.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Is Bam Bam here yet?
Yeah, Bam Bam could be here.
Bam Bam. What do you think, Bam Bam?
Kill.
Okay.
That's right.
Kill 1,000,000 boars is what Bam Bam wants you to do.
Go ahead,
That's.
bud. I look forward to you dying on the first board.
He doesn't speak.
He knows.
He
Wait.
knows.
I will burn. Hold up, John. This is worth it.
If
Wait,
you
never
burn
mind.
comprehend languages on a
It's not
creature that does
comprehend
not have
languages,
speech.
It's tongues. Tongues is the one that they can understand. I understand. Carry on. I was gonna do a whoop, but I don't have a whoop, so
It can already understand the language that we speak because it's just a pride seed. That's a spell.
Can we just set the forest on fire somewhere?
Probably.
I mean, that would be one thing. I don't know if they're afraid of fire, but they could be.
Yeah, it'll be distracting at least. Either they run from it or run towards it out of anger, right?
How many
I'm
fire
down.
spells do you have?
I don't know. I was hoping one of you two had fire spells, maybe.
Awkwardly looks at Syl.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, so we're good.
Yeah,
Set
love
the
it.
forest on fire.
Hit it, bud.
Make this shit look like California.
My home.
Which way is the wind blowing, John? I put up my hand to some wind blowing.
That's
Oh,
fine.
that'd be awkward.
You want... One is true north, and then it goes clockwise. So, 1, 2, 3. So it's blowing eastward,
East.
like east by northeast.
Blowing the direction that we want to go. I point this out to my party.
No, you want to go south, right?
Oh, it's blowing to the east. Yeah, okay. Well, maybe that'll distract them.
Well, get fucked us.
That's good because that means it won't be blowing towards us.
Yeah, like
Potentially.
It'll distract them, right?
I mean, only 45 degrees towards us. It's fine, so.
Also,
Dude,
like we can just if it drives them away from the fire, we can walk relatively close without like perishing.
It's just
Yeah.
fire, darling.
It's just fine. It'll be...
Do it. Set the world on fire.
Still, would you like to set the world on fire?
Please.
Is it finally time for Millman to be justified in his forest destruction actions?
Jesus.
You have fireball? What?
You cast Fireball! Okay!
I was not expecting...
So, why don't you describe to us what happens rather than you clicking a button?
Well, they said they want fire. So, you said that I go shoot up straight 20 feet into the air. So I figured get myself the best angle. I got about 150 feet distance or 150 meters. Either way. And I, shot it to where it was a safe distance, but put a little thing in between us and them to kind of like ward them off, to push them like up away from us. At least that's
Understood.
the goal.
Please uncheck Dark One's luck. Own luck, which is a special thing for you. I don't think it affects damage.
Sorry.
I think that affects like to hit rolls or saving throws. No big deal. You point your finger out, and immediately, as if you're shooting a flare gun from your fingertip, a smoky black trail of assumedly fire goes off towards a pack of boars who will be... They're not even going to need to make saves. Like, their maximum hit point is 16. Like, you're just going to blow them and obliterate them. You're going to blow a bunch of boars, Silk. Actually.
Okay.
Could have fought a billion boys and been fine.
The fire erupts. The foliage, what little is left, this dry, hollow, easily breakable pine tree, catches alight and begins to ignite the rest. The wind blowing at a 1d20, a moderate wind speed, will begin to push what is already conflagrated outwards further east. This will start a forest fire tainted by this black and red flame.
Yay!
Yeah.
I put a mask on, John. Good thing I was making myself one first.
True.
Put your own mask on before you help others.
True, very true. Just like in an airplane. When an airship crashes, put on your oxygen mask.
I put on my face mask of denim.
Raid team doesn't know what airship crashes look like. See Saturday Squad for raid team or airship crashes.
Ah, you almost had it.
Got him. Ish.
Oh god.
Fucking almost got him. You do just that. Putting on masks, you will distract many boars as the wind begins to push towards the borderlands, creating a forest fire within minutes.
Handsome Jack appears.
Indeed. I mean, I guess the boars need a fucking... Yeah, they're running. They're fucking going hard. They run. Scatter as soon as smoke is on the wind. Some of them to the west towards the river won't even notice that there's a forest fire because wind is blowing that way. Or that way right now. So, not the best, but it's fine. It's fine. It's gotta be fine. The ones in your immediate vicinity begin to skedaddle, scatter. Is it time to head straight in to the forest?
Guys, let's make like a boar and hoof it. I start running. You guys can kick me off the Mondays. I understand.
Okay.
We're just gonna delegate you to a lesser tusk.
We'll push you.
Don, I have to go. I quit right now.
We're gonna shift you
We
over
could
to-
stop here if you guys want.
We go towards...
You guys walk into the forest and are never seen again. Or into the smog.
embrace the fire.
Seems a little bit of a waste, though.
But we're good now?
Are you? Do you guys start moving in? I don't know what you're doing. You're just
Yeah,
standing in a forest.
I mean, Yeah. Leader.
Let's take on a bunch of toddlers
going.
with tusks.
Okay. You all begin to head southbound into the spore field, into the fog made of strange particles. Mouth protection's great, but does anyone have eye protection? Okay. Then I need for people to roll me perception checks at disadvantage. Whoever's leading your party forward.
Hey, that's me.
Okay.
Hey, I got an 11.
Got an 11. Igor refuses to give up.
From everyone, or just those who...
Just leaders.
Okay.
I
They're
like
the
the
ones leading.
club-shaped line.
Am I still able to see with double sight?
Nope.
Hmm.
It's not darkness.
That's what I was curious about.
Indeed. You all begin to move in this dystopic nightmare that is spores constantly clinging to your flesh, clinging towards your eyes. You feel their tendrils trying to pierce your energy field to wrap around you specifically, as if you are food. It's a strange feeling as you keep your hand close to your eyes so that you limit their effect. Without eye protection, I mean, it's hard to see. You feel a little, maybe underprepared as you step forward, going further and further into what was once a beautiful valley, clear of trees, filled with homes that were buried deep in the ground, where their denizens' Tomahawk cruise missile systems could chill. These poor people, buried. And nothing seems to spot you in this first day of travel. John having rolled a 22 on your next encounter. Were you guys only planning to stay here a day?
No.
I figured it was gonna be like a minimum 5 days, or if we or max 5 days. I mean,
How are you guys going to camp with all these spores around you? Do you have any sort of way of providing shelter? Do you have a tent? Do you have a tiny hut, maybe?
Bedrolls.
you just zip it up really hard.
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay. It is impossible to rest here in such a manner. These spores are going to cling towards your face constantly. They are going to suffocate you. You're not really going to have the chance to relax in a way that you can actually breathe and truly rest. There's no campfire you can even find firewood for. Save for the burning of the forest, I suppose.
Did you two? I looked at Nate and Aurora. Do you guys happen to ask what Bouvor looks like?
Nope.
He's born, no?
Like that's the assumption, right? Like we all kind of like assumed that was the case, but like, yeah, do we know that? Does anyone really
Is
know?
Not some sort of man bear pig, no?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Half man, half bear, half pig.
All right. I guess now's a better time than any to like look for like giant boar tracks or something like that, right? Like I know it's hard to see, but we can still see the ground.
Ah, yes. The infamous search for Big Hoof.
Yeah. I mean, we're near the town. We're getting close to one town. So once we hit down there, I think we should probably scavenge for that.
I mean, we are here, no? Let's kill Big Pig.
I thought we
we're going to the heart of Moolah to see where the infestation is. The infestation is clearly there. We're just going to go to the heart of Moolah, which is probably the castle that's there.
Well, you say clearly there, Nathaniel, but you can only see 30 feet in front of you. This is heavy obscurement. You didn't even see any buildings or anything of Moolah when you were here. You saw Ariel and Quelithor and their castle. None of you have gotten eyes on Moolah. You have no idea where you're even going. You just wandered into a field of mushrooms. Hoping for the best, I suppose? And as night falls, and you guys quite literally have to dig out holes in the dirt itself to get any sort of relief from constantly choking and constantly coughing out these spores through your now spore-infused masks that were, made out of some random-ass cloth that you found?
Canvas.
Canvas.
So,
like, canvas and denim.
I wrote down canvas bags so that we could bring back loot with us, potentially. So, what do you want to do with that, John?
Indeed. I need all of you to make me Constitution saving throws.
Yikers.
Rumble Roar is a fail. Eric is a pass. CK is a pass. Devin is a pass. Okay, so Aurora is the one. Wow, you guys rolled pretty good on your con saves.
Sometimes.
What the hell?
Yes, everyone has +2, by the way, because Paladin Aurora.
Indeed. Is anyone immune to poison by chance?
Me.
Are you sure you're immune and not resistant?
Paladin.
I'm immune to disease, not poison.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Oh wait, no, wrong one. Sorry.
Wrong one. I know it's not immunity. There's nothing in this game that gives you outright immunity to anything, Brandon. Okay, Aurora, you are the one who... I mean, it makes narrative sense. You are the eldest. If anyone is going to go down first due to poor constitution, it would be you.
Oh no!
You have it the worst, Aurora. As the others begin to try to settle down using their bedrolls and part of them to just cover their faces and go prone. You continue to cough throughout the entire night. And when you awake, you take a level of exhaustion, which isn't too bad yet. But also, all of you see that there is a growing mushroom coming from her right shoulder blade that is attached from her, like, clothing.
Can I use 5 lay on hands points to get rid of it?
You can spend 5 lay on hands points for sure, but it won't get rid of it.
Thank you.
It says neutralizes one. It's not a poison
It's not a poison. It's a mushroom.
It's just a mushroom.
or disease.
It's not a disease. It's a mushroom.
It's a mushroom.
It's a mushroom.
Huh. All right. I tried, but it doesn't do anything. Sorry, roar. I tried.
I guess we are here now. Oh no?
You know,
Yeah, it's not like a growth. It's like a physical mushroom that is just now there.
Can I pull it on there?
Please rip it off.
Yeah, give me a quick strength check. Groom your birdie friend.
I'll help.
Okay.
Where is that? There it is. And then I'm gonna use... No, fuck it. I never mind.
Well, the 15, due to Igor helping you, is enough to pull it free. Yeah, you rip off this spongy-like fungus from her back shoulder. Aurora, you don't feel any pain?
So, dinner? No?
I'm good.
Breakfast. It's morning.
Are you? Or are you having fungus?
I guess you can say he's kind of a fun guy right now.
True. You look at your ration packs that are not the best sealed things. It's not like they're dried meat or Ziploc bags. Yeah.
They're mushroom-eyed?
They sure are.
Mushroom-eyed? Damn.
Everything is turning into fungus here.
but how does the mushrooms taste? Are they like tasteless or?
They taste like a truffle.
All right, not bad.
Not bad. Not bad at
bad.
all.
We could go in, or you guys want to... What are you guys thinking?
I mean, we're already here. We gotta keep pushing.
Where are you going?
We're just waiting. Wait, which direction did we start walking in?
We were walking south towards Mulan.
Yeah, but which
Yeah.
way is south now? Did I see like our
a
tracks
great
that if
question.
we've left any?
Does anyone have a compass?
Surely
bring a
someone must have a compass.
So this
Okay.
is how we died.
Yeah, we just go south.
Wherever that is.
Well, okay. Can we still see the sun?
That's what I was gonna ask.
You cannot
Or, I
see
mean,
the sky,
sunrise,
no.
sunset,
The
like,
sun's
where the
light
colors-
emanates. But there is this grody... It is almost akin to Stephen King's The Mist, with how many spores there are. It is awful.
Yeah, we're screwed on that. Right.
Well,
All
let's
right.
just keep going south, I guess, right?
We don't know which way south is.
So someone has a compass, he said.
No, who has the compass?
I looked through my burglar's pack. There is not a compass in my burglar's pack. Who would potentially have a
Nothing here.
compass?
Guys, I think we came here underprepared. I'm gonna throw that one out there.
I asked if anyone wanted to bring anything.
Didn't we? Don't we?
I brought
ever-
rope.
Did we ever
brought
prepare?
rope. I do what?
I said, let's be honest. Do we ever prepare?
That's true. Is there like a glow of the forest fire happening so we can like orientate ourselves a little bit?
You can see 30 feet in all directions.
Okay, we can only. You're right. That's
You have
that's
walked
not.
for miles from the origination of your forest fire.
So
Okay.
do we have a compass or not, John?
No, we
Apparently
don't
not.
have a compass.
If no one has it on their character sheet, no one has it on their character sheet.
No one has one.
God damn it.
Can I look on the ground to see our tracks where we like walked from?
Yeah. Give me a survival
Pretty
check.
dry out, right?
Alright.
Sentry also wants to leave. He thinks this is stupid, and he's going to die here. Okay. With a 16, you can figure out where you at least came from. It gets a little funky when you guys are setting up camp and you start digging places. And as you continue to search, you find weird footprints that are not your own. They're like gross, almost, I don't want to say holes that have been dug out, but imprints that are just singular. No toes, just flat. Almost like a sledgehammer wrapped in like a pillow has just been pushed down into the earth.
So it's just like a circle, a deep circle.
Yeah, kind of.
Comet. And it's just like a trail of these?
Uh-huh.
As far as I can see?
They intermix with yours.
They intermix with ours.
Yeah, like they cross them.
Oh, okay. Not as in following.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, it was following us.
Something was following you.
Guys, something was following us. I'm gonna yell to the party.
Well,
And
what do you want to do about it?
I don't know. You know what? It's time. We're on mission time. Igor, can we detect good or evil real quick? See if there's some crazy shit right next to us that we can't see.
I mean, I can try. I'll divine sense.
Igor, your sense of... Jesus Christ, Brandon.
Sorry.
We hear every single crinkle of that bag. Every single inch of you and around you is pure evil.
Is what?
It's pure evil. You are surrounded by a terrible odor.
Guys, there's evil all around us, but I gotta be honest, I can't tell if it's me or if it's the other stuff, so...
Well, you want to follow these hooves then, or what's the plan now that we're here?
The hooks kind of stop at us. It looks like, or start at us. They're following. They intersect with ours. I think we should just follow our footprints back, and come back here with some glasses, maybe some gas masks if those exist at all. And
yeah, more preparedness.
Just regroup.
This was a good recon trip, I think.
Yeah. You know, didn't know. Yeah, you feel like we would have gotten some warning about it being like the atmosphere being like this. But...
Oh, there was some warning. Just nobody wanted to take any precautions.
Was there? Did anyone tell us
Yes.
that you're gonna breathe in spores and it's gonna be a shit time?
Every time you guys open your mouths to argue, more of them get in your gums. I don't think anyone brought a toothbrush either.
No.
Igor's walking. Igor doesn't brush his teeth. He doesn't believe in it.
Sure.
That makes sense.
The fluoride will make you, well. Are you guys retreating?
Yeah, I think it's time.
Yeah.
Okay. You all head back. John will roll a random encounter and see if you get ambushed along the way. God. Well. That was almost cool. That was almost a good number. Oh.
68.
It's not even in the 60s. Okay. Guys, whether it is because you are on the opposite side of a battlefront and you have deployed behind enemy lines, or by sheer chance and luck, None of the creatures that float amongst the spores spot nor attack you.
Is that good?
No, I'm just rolling like shit all of a sudden. All my good rolls went into this morning game, apparently.
God damn, you say that again.
Yeah, get fucked, loser.
True, and based.
You all head back, and after a day, you make it towards that edge of the forest and can truly see yourselves. Not only was Aurora, I don't want to say defiled, but acting as a seedbed for a fungus, but all of you were. In spots that none of you guys could see. Some grow between, like, the back of your lower thighs, others your shoulders, in your blind spot. Quite literally, Sentry just has a mushroom sticking out of his head, which you just did not get to see, Leishtung.
Oh, come here.
Uh,
That out.
Ripping mine out. Wherever
you
it
start
is.
cleaning and grooming yourselves, but you're covered in this slimy grossness. This palish, brownish, brackish color.
Are we close to the water?
I get like in an ape grooming circle. We're all sitting down, picking from each other's backs.
You are not close to the water now.
We're at least a hex away. We're back at the bottom of the M of Mula.
So, how do we signal the ship to pick us up?
So you got
Probably
another
use sending like they
fireball.
do.
Does anyone
I
have
mean-
sending?
Guys,
No, that's the joke.
Oh god.
Do I get to launch another fireball?
If you want.
I think you get to launch another fireball. Just straight up.
I
Or maybe
mean, look
they'll
around.
say-
You can look in the sky to see if the ship is still there, or if they're going to come back and pick us up later. Who knows?
Give me like 30 seconds. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Is the ship in the sky? John?
You don't see it through a canopy of dead branches. But chances are they'll see you way before you see them.
Well,
I just
then,
launched a fireball, yeah.
alright. John, I guess I'll shoot off another fireball into the sky.
A black dart, a black flare of eldritch energy flies 150 feet up into the sky and then detonates in a radial blast. This lasts for a few seconds of betrayal, the empty fire trying to cling to life a little bit longer until it is snuffed out by the air of this world. Minutes go by. Tens of minutes go by. Nearly an hour passes when you finally get to see it in the air. Quiet, because it has no true propulsion system, and sleek, slim, almost blending in with the sky itself when you are looking above. You see it. The Righteous Quarrel, also known as Yulon Ship. It awkwardly maneuvers to come to a halt as it finds you, eventually. And two of those discs get thrown out over the side.
Get on.
Alright. Come on,
Okay.
back up we go.
You hop up. A day of adventuring having been educational, I suppose.
Yes.
We learned a lot.
You fly up, being pulled by a magnetic force until you are even with the ship's deck. Immediately, you see people in their metal armor and masks with what appears to be some sort of fire extinguisher that are preparing to hose you the fuck down. They are afraid of contamination. They know a little bit that These spores cling and spread, and soon enough you are cleansed and thrown into a quarantine chamber for a few hours as they clean your clothing, gear, and make sure none of you are irradiated by the mushrooms.
This would be a good time to find out if they have extra masks and stuff like that on the ship.
Fair. It's also a good time for us to take a little break, even
Hello,
though
break.
we have only 40-ish minutes to go. Guys, we'll be right back.
Thanks, John.
Hello, we're back, everyone, after that quick break. You are upon the righteous quarrel. It's a lovely day in the sky as you all sit around your decontamination chamber to talk amongst yourselves about what happened. Welcome to the inner team debrief. Guys,
All right.
what the fuck happened?
That didn't go well, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Nobody prepares for anything, and it goes poorly. What a shock.
We weren't told we're gonna just breathing in spores, man. I feel like if we knew that, we would have done something for it. I
The
thought we were just gonna hunt them
DM
more.
literally said spores infest everything.
Who's the DM,
Hey,
Nathan?
Yeah, I don't know this DM guy you're talking about, but you
The
didn't prepare anything either.
the
so-
NPC that is the greater chemical.
Oh, yeah, that.
I'm
It's
sorry,
almost-
what did you bring, Nathaniel?
It's
To help
almost
against
like
the spores?
two
Masks.
people.
I also suggested beekeeper outfits to keep it off of us. Nobody seemed to, take up on that.
How come you didn't wear it while we were
I thought
there?
Yeah,
Did
I
you-
thought you just wanted to protect against bees. I'm
I
gonna be
saw
Yeah.
honest.
you bought one.
Yeah, I have one.
Why didn't you wear it?
Or get more for everybody.
Yeah, you only got it for yourself, and then
As a
want
leader,
to pull
that
us
seems
in on your little cosplay.
Nathan, Syl just called you the leader. Oh,
Among
shit.
other things.
So
Among us.
I am the leader of the group.
I always figured when I came back that was the case, and if that is the case, the failure falls upon the leader of a group. At least that's what a good leader would do. But don't mind me. I'm over here decontaminating.
Electricity is high, even though decontamination is there.
He's just been taking psilocybin when no one's been paying attention. A different kind of mushroom.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, if you can't drink, you have to do something fun.
True.
So, what's the plan? Where's the nearest place that we can get the stuff so we can do a turn and burn? Anyone?
Well, it sounds like these guys have the stuff. I don't know if they're willing to give it to us, but
No, they're definitely not going to give it to us.
we can ask. No harm.
Can
I mean,
we
they
not
want
take it?
that too.
No, we're not stealing from the people giving us right who already hate us.
They don't hate us.
I mean,
Yeah.
they already hate us, no?
The enemy of my enemy is my ally or friend or whatever it is.
Do you all not realize that every
We're on
single
there.
word you say in this room is being listened to?
Yeah.
No, Narc, I don't record shit.
No, he's talking
They
about
don't
being
have to record
cried
it.
on.
They're actively listening to us because they have guards on them.
I
On the
hope they
room.
knows that scrying is fucking lame.
I'll keep the old lady in check. Promise.
God, I'm just gonna smoke a cigarette. Fuck this.
Yeah, you do not have a cigarette in the decontamination.
The intercom comes on. Please do not smoke inside.
Or what?
We'll throw you overboard.
Oh god, they got the hose again. Not the hose.
They're gonna wet all the
No,
cigarettes.
we'll probably just
Oh,
turn on the sprinklers first.
Lamar.
Roar takes one more quick drag. Puts a cigarette out.
Alright. So, we're gonna get some masks. Gonna get something to keep, like, orientation. Like a compass.
Seal,
Maybe everyone get one.
Seal, don't you have access to elementals? Like
Mm-mm.
an air elemental that could just whoosh all this bullshit away?
Not anymore.
Oh shit.
Jerome took it from me.
Oh, we do love Jerome though.
I guess he
Wait.
did screw me over in the end.
Aren't you bird people now? Can't you, like, flap away the spores or something?
Dog Boy is the adults are talking, darling.
Do you
Give
see
us
the
one more.
wings on my back?
I don't know.
Do you really think I can push that much? No.
So, no
Wait,
more elementals, no?
No.
We just need some type of suit, like a beekeeping suit.
If only someone who could procure more.
If only we had 5 of those, no?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why we go back and get them.
Good thing we have one that we can all fit inside of, no?
Hmm?
Oh, Nathaniel. Hey, good to see you, bud. What's your plan, no?
The raid team is on demon time for real. This shit's going crazy.
Well, they're gonna come get me, and I'm gonna go talk to the captain, and then we'll go from there.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Where is your suit, darling?
Don't they have them all?
Yeah, they have all our
Nathaniel,
decontaminator
your suit
stuff.
specifically. Where is
Are we
your
looking
bee
bathing
suit?
suits in the decontamination
In my
room, by the way?
backpack?
Okay.
I don't care what you're wearing here. You guys got hosed down. You can be in your armor clothes. Or
Oh, okay.
I just assumed we were all naked.
You guys can be naked if you want.
I do want.
Oh,
It
Shell's naked.
brings into question where that cigarette came from, more so than anything else. But if that's the
Under booby.
case,
Under booby.
fair.
So much
fair.
under booby.
Nathaniel, do you request a private audience with the captain?
I sure do, John.
Okay. You request this private
Dump
audience.
these fuckers overboard.
Did they
I'm
come
sick of
drag
them.
me out of the contamination room first?
Yeah, after you guys are cleaned for like an hour or so. They're not too regulated here compared to Irithyll. She runs a tight ship. These guys are more lax, it appears, at least in terms of not taking threats seriously until they are already under attack. Nathaniel, you head on over to the captain. The bridge is crawling with people. He turns, he looks up at you.
I
Find
am
anything
in
cool?
my most military style, respectful to the captain, and I say to the captain, "What do you do when you have traitors on your crew?"
Traitors? Normally we throw them in the brig because we are a law-abiding thing. I mean, civilization. We're not barbarians. We wouldn't beat the ever-loving shit out of them until they're exhausted and then throw them through a kangaroo court where we will ultimately execute or exile them to death. We would never do that.
Yeah, no, we're speaking hypothetically here, of course. These are things that you could do.
Yes.
Because I have 4 traitors with me, and you might want to keep them in the decontamination as we go back to Tolst. They have undermined the mission, and we are coming back empty-handed, and they will need to be escorted off your ship.
Oh. Okay.
My deepest apologies to you, your captain. I will pay what needs to be for this trip out here, and I do apologize for wasting your time.
Say no more. He raises a fist, slams a red button. All of you are suddenly shrouded in a red light as all of the bulkheads of the ship just lock.
We being under attack, guys? What the fuck?
What is going on?
I think we have been knocked on, boys.
That fucking son of a... Alright, that's it. Igor raises his hand. I want a private audience with the captain now.
Igor, they can't hear you. We are in a locked door.
They can't hear you.
You
Their
literally
microphones
said
is
they can
fine.
hear whatever we say.
Okay, great.
The intercom comes on and says, "Attention all crew member, we are under attack. Brace for impact."
Oh, we are under attack, guys.
The ship begins to rock forward as it goes full speed back to Tolst. Yeah. They're not under attack. They just chill.
Awfully quiet for being under attack, no?
I want to speak to the captain.
We got put on time.
You guys got
Igor's
put on
raging
bag
out.
timer. That's what you guys have been put on. Hanging out within the decontamination room for a couple of hours. Those hours being
Timer, we're still allowed to fly airships. We're not getting the Coraline treatment.
1,000 and 100.
Yeah, they can still use the shrine too.
Roughly 16
Oh
hours
my
later,
God.
John has to roll for Angel Laser Lake. They'll avoid the lake they found. Yeah, they'll avoid the lake they found. They won't forget.
Smart.
Moving at full speed, you all will be escorted off, your gear included, onto the Tyrant's Pillar. Nathaniel, you will be the first one to depart, having been treated like a passenger for the most part. They just kind of take your word that what you said is accurate. That being said, they aren't part of your military. They are allies slash subjects of the tyrant, but that is questionable at the moment.
I would also discuss what payment that they needed to as recompense for the failure that has occurred here.
You'll have to take that up with Yulon.
I will.
The captain runs the ship, but the shipmaster, who's Yulon, stayed in Tolst. He wouldn't just go on stupid adventures for no reason when he has politicking to do and people to fuck over. You all make it back to Tolst. There's no fanfare, there's no hubbub. They just kick you off ship.
I asked to get off the ship first, and I go tell the local guards or whatever that we need to have a few words with the traders that are coming off of the ship, being Aurora, Sil, Leishtung, and Igor. It's been
those are now
long.
Serious accusations you are making. When the Tolst...
I make these accusations.
Okay. You all get off the ship maybe 5 minutes after Nathaniel rushes off.
Igor's seething.
I bet you are, as the tyrant himself appears. Walking, holding the elbow of Nathaniel as if he is being a punished child as well. The word traitor is not one to be taken lightly.
Yeah, let me count the ways. Number 1, Igor. How much do I even have to say anything, Tyrant? The ways that he has been a traitor to this whole organization. We don't even have a snack room anymore.
How many airships did you steal, Nathaniel?
Yeah, so are we gonna count numbers of airships versus snack rooms? I don't know.
Are we gonna count how much good I've done for this place versus how much you've done? Call me a traitor.
How many places are you banned from?
I can't believe you. Banned because I was doing the work of the tyrant.
Is that banned from Toll?
I turned to Tyrant. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Sil openly attacks and assaults one of our own members for no reason while we're on a mission on a boat, and throws her overboard. Throws Aurora overboard. I don't know how that's not traitorous in and of itself, and also undermines this latest mission that we've had by coming underprepared, if not zero preparation for it. So,
darling, we hashed that out and we are fine. What the fuck is traitorous?
Oh, also, did you cast Fireball to move the boars, or...
All of you, shut up and let him speak.
Leishtung, gone for 2 years. Was it 2 years? What's going on there? Now you have a dog, and then you're putting your dog at risk by bringing them on the mission? What is even happening? Do you even think before you go out on the mission?
No.
Okay, it's very clear. Thank you. And Roar. Who do you serve? Do you serve Jerome? Do you serve the other lady? Or do you serve Tyrant? You should serve Tyrant, not any of these other people.
The answer is lots of things, darling. But that is fine. Carry on with your rant.
That is my rant. Thank you.
I also wasn't gone for two actual years. It was 1 week, but it was 2 years in somewhere else.
Again, do you serve this dog, another dog being, or do you serve Tyrant?
Oh, Tyrant for sure.
Well, say what you will about yourselves. Feel free but I consider you all traitors to Tyrant at this point.
Does that mean that I can openly attack? If you consider me a traitor, that means you're an enemy.
You can't kill anyone in the presence of Tyrant, but you can do what you would like to do.
Oh, I didn't say kill.
The tyrant
Maybe.
looks at you all.
Maybe mean. Mean.
Your loyalties have been in question before. This is not the first time that others of this raid team have aired grievances to me. Ebor did it. Gorgor was an assassin who put a hit out on a diplomat we were trying to win over. Chad got sick of it as well. He was tired of being here in this squad. You all have your reasons for working for me. But if you cannot put aside your differences, I will be forced to dissolve this team. You will lose and forfeit all magical items. You will be kicked out of my court. You will still be considered citizens if you are citizens of Tolst. Otherwise, you will be deported at earliest convenience back to your home states, if they exist still.
Tyrant.
You served an oath
likely
to humanity and the continued existence and freedom of those who wish to fight for freedom. Nathaniel is zealous, perhaps, in his assessment of you. I don't consider you traitors to me, but you do actively self-sabotage yourselves. You turn on one another, you bicker constantly between yourselves, and when there is a conflict between your group, you are all too quick to act with violence. I don't know if you understand this or not, but it is us, here, against everything around us. There is a kraken that has been unleashed in the ocean. Tidal waves will likely soon come against our border wall. We have creatures that fly and weaponize the light of day. We have vampires in our dreams. We have demons in our skin. And yet here you all, unable to work together. I was under the impression that humans, when faced with a greater threat, would put aside their minor differences to push forward the objective. Do you all want freedom in this world, or not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
You have one person on a team saying there are 4 traitors and 4 people who are perfectly content, no?
I don't think that is true. No. Igor is tolerated. But he is hated actively anywhere outside of this squad. I cannot move him from the raid team, for no one else will take him. You have done us a service. Your history is acknowledged. But you cannot hold 2 airships over our head when the entire world is at risk, and your infancy and childishness put it back into risk. So I will ask you all again, are you willing to fight for freedom?
Oh yeah, sir.
Yes.
Are we still getting paid?
Of course you're still getting paid.
Well, then sure. Contract met.
He looks to Aurora.
I am still unsure as to what we have not delivered upon. We completed our part of the war, no? And then started completing additional things. Are you giving this lecture to the other teams who have failed in their war?
I am constantly giving lectures.
Okay, so then, chill. We are going on additional missions to complete more things. We've already done our due diligence. We are doing additional due diligence at this point in your name. I do not know where this traitorship comes from. We continue to fight in your honor, Tyrant. You have one person who is knocking on us. So other teams hate Igor. That is not the problem. We tolerate him. And what?
You make an argument now against immediate anger. Do not. Think upon where you all stand. Think about what is to come. And if you cannot resolve this difference, I will dissolve this team. I need you all to think hard about what you want in your life, whatever time is left of it, and what you want to leave behind. Historians will be looking at our actions today, yesterday, the months that we have moved forward together. Everyone, go think about what you want. And Nathaniel, follow me. We must talk about your narking.
Yes, sir.
On their way out, you can hear Aurora singing, Raid team, raid team.
No,
Sounds
no,
like the best.
I'm gonna
thing
put my hands on. No,
me."
not time. Not time.
Maybe it's time to put up a vote for a vote of confidence.
Also, when did we make Nathaniel's a leader? I thought Eagle was in charge. He has seniority, no?
I have no idea.
You all begin to have this conversation, leaving the room, well, leaving the platform that you landed on. This division that has been sown is seen. It has been spectated. People will be putting down reports that one of your members has actively called you all traitors. Your entire group, even he himself, the one who made this claim, will share that title with you all. And with that fading scene of you all entering the fortress, the Tyrant's Court, to go and truly think about how to resolve your differences and improve upon yourselves. We will be stopping here for the night. And tomorrow, we will have West Marches. We'll have Wednesday, which I believe is a different West March, where we will also be playing Dungeon World after that. Thursday, we have a Discovery team who have just ran away like bitches from Paladins. Following that, I don't think we have anything Friday. On Saturday, we have the Failure team, who is making a surprise comeback against the Leech Monsters. Who knows if they'll be able to face their greatest challenge yet. A cliff face.
Crash their third airship.
They're gonna. I know it. They sure as shit are.
How else do you solve problems without running an airship into it? Like,
It's true. We need more airship crashes.
Is Leechy Dan invincible to airships?
Leechy Dan is, in fact, immune to airship damage.
Oh my god, you guys are fucked.
They're fucked. We will be seeing you guys later. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. And as always, don't die. Ooh.
No dice.
Bye, guys.